Hi, I'm Steve from LotPro.com, and today I'll be taking a look at the 2010 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Special Edition. For those of you not familiar with the 2010 Lancer Evolution SE sedan, suffice it to say that this particular model is one of the rare versions. Regular production Evolutions were available in 3 trim levels in 2010. The base GSR, mid-level MR, and up-level MR Touring. Arriving late in the model year, the SE was available in black, white, gray, or blue, and only 339 were built. Unlike the somewhat gaudy BBS wheels used on the MR, the SE uses the more plain Jane 18-inch alloys found on the GSR. It also eschews the Arrest Me Please rear wing of the GSR for the subtle lip spoiler found on the MR. But underneath the automotive equivalent of gray pinstripes lies the goodness of both the MR and MR Touring. That is to say, Eibach springs, Bilstein shocks, Brembo disc brakes, and Mitsubishi's TC SST dual-clutch 6-speed automated manual transmission. Speaking of luxury, aside from the aggressively bolstered Recaro front seats, you won't find a whole lot of it inside this particular Evo. The dashboard is plain to the point of looking ordinary. A lower faux carbon fiber trim strip breaks up some of the monotony, but its color is so close to that of the dash that only its glossiness seems to set it apart. Door panels are also plain, and the mouse fur trim panel, while better than hard plastic, is just barely a step above it. Driver ergonomics, however, are spot on. All controls are within easy reach, and the steering wheel contains switches for the cruise control, entertainment system, and voice-activated Bluetooth phone. Behind both reside the magnesium paddle shifters for the transmission. To the left of the leather-wrapped steering wheel is the headlamp and turn signal lever, while dash buttons to the left of the driver defeat the stability control and adjust the level of the high-intensity discharge headlamps. To the right of the steering wheel, you'll find the wiper control lever and, on the console, a switch to adjust the transmission shift settings, as well as another button that allows you to adjust for different driving surfaces, such as pavement or gravel. This is not to say that the interior is completely without luxury amenities, however. In addition to power windows, locks, and mirrors, the Evo SE is also equipped with heated front seats and automatic climate control. As for the exterior, if you take away the aggressive front fascia and hood, front fender exhaust vents, side skirts, and lower rear fascia, you have what is essentially a fairly nondescript Japanese compact car. But the fact is that the Evo can't be judged this way. Hardcore enthusiasts tend not to care about a vehicle's coefficient of drag or even how many golf bags can be stored in the trunk. An issue, by the way, because the rear seats are fixed and the battery and windshield washer fluid reservoir are both nestled against the trunk's forward bulkhead. All US spec Lancer Evolutions come equipped with an all-aluminum 2-liter turbocharged and intercooled 4-cylinder that produces 291 horsepower and a stump-pulling 300 pound-feet of torque. 245 40R18 Yokohama Advan tires are charged with putting all this energy to the pavement. The drivetrain also features front and rear limited slip differentials, an active center differential, and front and rear stabilizer bars. Under the hood, a strut tower bar adds the Evo's torsional stiffness. The hood, front fenders, and roof are also fabricated out of aluminum to lower the vehicle's center of gravity. But on the road is where the Lancer Evolution comes into its own, although there are good things and bad things here as well. Let me put it this way: when the pavement is smooth, when the road rises, falls, and twists and turns every which way, there is no place I'd rather be than in the driver's seat of an Evo. The all-wheel drive and all manner of stability and traction control systems will instill confidence in just about any driver, making what would be nearly impossible in any normal sedan seem almost effortless. You want power? Here it is in abundance, and not just horsepower, mind you, but also a seemingly bottomless pit of torque. So what's the downside? Well, for one thing, living with something like this on Michigan's pothole-scarred roads and everyday driving can get tiresome. I am now intimately familiar with each and every bump along my daily commute. For another, the Evo's fuel economy is no better than a number of SUVs and worse than more than a few of them. I averaged around 19 mpg. Oh, and by the way, that thirsty little turbo also requires premium fuel. Thank you very much. Pricing, including a $795 destination charge, begins at $34,890 for a 2011 Evolution GSR and tops out at $45,220 for a loaded MR Touring. The as-tested price of our 2010 SE was $36,550. So what's the bottom line? Well, if you live in an area with smooth, twisty roads, long miles of empty interstate that stretch to the horizon, and you regularly invite members of your local law enforcement agency over for barbecue, then the Lancer Evolution should be on your short list of vehicles to consider. Unfortunately, most of us can only wish for something like that. There you have it, the 2010 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution SE. This is Steve from LotPro.com. Have a great day.